Lesson 87. Our review today will cover these ideas. 1. I will there be light. I will use the power of my will today. It is not my will to grope about in darkness, fearful of shadows and afraid of things unseen and unreal. Light shall be my guide today. I will follow it where it leads me, and I will look only on what it shows me. This day I will experience the peace of true perception. These forms of this idea would be helpful for specific applications. This cannot hide the light I will to see. You stand with me in light, name of person. In the light, this will look different. 2. There is no will but God's. I am safe today because there is no will but God's. I can become afraid only when I believe there is another will. I try to attack only when I am afraid, and only when I try to attack can I believe that my eternal safety is threatened. Today I will recognize that all this has not occurred. I am safe because there is no will but God's. These are some useful forms of this idea for specific applications. Let me perceive this in accordance with the will of God. It is God's will. You are His son, name a person, and mine as well. This is part of God's will for me, however I may see it. I will there be light. There is no will but God's. Will is thought. God is love. God's will is loving thought. Our creations are loving thoughts. Our will, what we want, our willingness is to perform our function, to express our power, our creative power. What is our creative power? Thinking, creating with love. Remember, the difference between creating and making is making manifest is a miscreation. It is all thinking produces form on some level, all thought, all will. So it is making with lovelessness. It is miscreating. But creating is co-creating with God. Creating is creating loving thought. Our will is the same as God's will because He created us to create like Him. I will there be light. I want to think with understanding, with truth, with reality, with God, with love. I will there be light. I want to create into existence. I want to extend into the universe loving thought. I want to create. I want to join my mind with the mind of God, with the mind of love, and create light, understanding. Your power is to release the light, to extend love, to extend understanding. Like we said yesterday, the ego's plan for salvation involves being enshrouded in darkness. But this is a futile attempt at salvation. It can have no lasting results, no lasting effects because it's not real. It's not based on anything in reality. It's the ego's plan. I will there be light. I'm willing to see things differently. I'm willing to release the power of the Holy Spirit, to invite Him into my mind and to reorganize my thoughts so that I am creating with God, that I am thinking loving thoughts, that I'm purified of anything that is not of God, and that I might then be guided and directed in the world as to how I might be of service here in a loveless world, a miracle worker. There is no will but God's, and that's His gift to us, the remembrance of who we are and the power that we hold because He created us like Him. This is the primary responsibility of the miracle worker, to accept the atonement for yourself, the correction of your perception, where you've misperceived that there was a different way, where you went down the ego's path, following his plan for salvation. Apparently it's Him, its plan for salvation. And you got off track. When we say we got off track, that's what we mean. We were listening to the wrong teacher, to the wrong voice. We got stuck in the darkness. There is no will but God's. And from this knowing, from this realignment with the truth, is where all inner peace, all happiness, all joy, all flow, all love, all contentment, all everything of love comes from. And that is salvation. You know, sometimes the best advice we can get is sleep on it and things will become clear in the light of day. And I love this line in section 1, in the light, this will look different. Whatever it is you're facing that has you upset, uncomfortable, not at peace. In the light, this will look different. With understanding, with higher wisdom, this will look different. And that's where we learn to take a holy instant, a pause, step back. When we feel like we need to react, don't react. Just, feel what you feel and then be honest with God. Hand it over to the Holy Spirit. Say, I'm feeling this. I'm taking a moment. Go directly to God. A direct vertical correction, a direct vertical communication with the Holy Spirit. That is where the healing lies. That is where the miracle is. I am willing to see this differently. And then you are guided. In the light, this will look different. That is such a beautiful, all-inclusive line to help you really snap back into that holy instant, go into the atonement, and ask the Spirit to see things differently. In the light, this will look different. When I get into those metaphysical spitfire moments, I feel like I'm rapping, like a metaphysical rapture. Fab Five Freddy told me everybody's fly.